Hi, my name is Rain, and I'm the owner of Pop Fitness. Welcome to part 1 of my weight loss series. Okay, so something that I need to go ahead and get out of the way first. If you have an eating disorder, a metabolic condition like diabetes, or if you need additional information like a meal plan, I highly recommend that you contact a registered dietitian in your area. They've received adequate training and education to build a meal plan for you specifically. Okay, now that that's out of the way, in today's video, I'm going to share with you the very first step that you need to take when you decide that you want to lose weight, and that is setting SMART goals. So what are SMART goals? What does that actually mean? Well, it's an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Your goal must meet all 5 of these criteria if you want to succeed long term. I highly recommend that you go ahead and pause the video now, get out a sheet of paper or your phone, and go through these points with me step by step to determine your SMART goals. Okay, let's start with specific. What does it mean for a goal to be specific, and why is that actually important? Well, if we have a specific goal, we can track that goal over time with statistics. We want to have a goal like, I want to weigh X, or I want to have a waist circumference of X, or I want to have a body fat percentage of X. What we don't want to do is to have a generic goal. For example, I want to look fit or toned. These things are totally subjective and will never help you reach your goal long term. Okay, now that we have your specific goal, we need to make sure that your goal can be tracked over time and is measurable. So I'm going to share with you my preferred frequency for these statistics now. I prefer to weigh myself once a week or twice a week, preferably the night before I will not have had any foods high in sodium or have exercised. Ladies, make sure to not do this during your period because it will affect your total water weight. I like to use a weight tracking app like Happy Scale, for example, because this will give me a general idea of how much I'm actually losing, and it accounts for these small changes in water weight over time. I also like to take my measurements, for example, my waist measurement, at least once every 2 weeks. I find that that allows enough time to have passed for there to be significant changes. I also like to take my progress photos and my body fat percentage at least once a month. Now, if you don't know how to use calipers to take your body fat percentage, just wait. I'll have a video coming out on that in the future. Okay, so we have our specific and our measurable goal. We want to make sure that this goal is actually attainable through diet and exercise. For example, if you believe that you can have the physique of Kim Kardashian or Kylie Jenner just by working out and eating right, you're probably setting yourself up for failure. Something that you can do is look to your closest same-sex relatives within a healthy BMI range. This will give you a general idea about what can actually be achieved through diet and exercise. Okay, so now we need to make sure that this goal is actually realistic. For example, is it realistic for you to expect yourself to completely change your diet overnight? Or to lose X pounds in X amount of time? Here's my recommendation for that. I think it's safe to lose up to 1% of your total body weight per week if you're overweight or obese. Now, if you're within a healthy BMI range, you can expect to lose up to half of that, or 0.5% of your total body weight per week. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you can expect to lose up to 2 pounds per week. Make sure that the goal that you're setting for yourself can actually be achieved and that you're not killing yourself with your calorie goal here. Okay, now we need to make sure that this goal is actually timely. How long is it going to take for you to get from point A to point B? What plan are you going to put in place? How many calories are you going to eat each and every day to reach your goal? Based on those calories, how long is it going to take for you to reach your goal weight? This is the time when you want to think about all of the logistical details that are going to get in your way in your day-to-day practice. Make sure that your goal can be tracked over time. Okay, if you followed all 5 of those steps, you have your SMART goal. Make sure to stay tuned for further videos in this weight loss series where I'm going to go over all of the basics that you'll need to know in order to lose weight. I want to let you know that I also have a beginner's program called Evolve, the Healthy Lifestyle Transition Plan, available on my website, pop.fitness. Includes all of this information and much more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.